Archangel Michael, humanity is being shaken awake. Blessings, dear ones. It is wonderful to be speaking with all of you at this time. Regardless of whether one is spiritually awakened or not, each individual on earth is experiencing intense changes within. Those of you who were chosen to be present and aware during these times were deemed to be among the strongest and most evolved, which means that you are capable of withstanding the energies emerging from the Earth's ascension process in these grand moments. Additionally, you needed to be able to endure the intense personal clearings required to harmonize with the higher frequencies of an evolving Earth. Despite the apparent chaos on Earth, in these moments, it is important to remember that even if you do not understand it, everything is unfolding according to the divine plan. Everything the Dark Ones push backfires on them, and they are being exposed for their actions. Any attempts they have made in stopping the ascension has been foiled. The recent significant solar events have the potential to awaken many individuals from their slumber. These intense frequencies are impacting every person on Earth, even if they are unaware of the changes occurring within them. Particularly affected are those who choose to dismiss or reject anything that challenges their belief systems, as they are now receiving their wake-up calls. These vibrations will manifest in their lives as experiences intended to shake them awake and compel them to reevaluate their beliefs. It will not be an easy journey for them. Trust the process, dear ones, and be aware that much is happening behind the scenes that most are not yet conscious of. When fear and doubt arise, remember to go within, requesting guidance from your own divine essence. Throughout your day, focus on the truth beyond the limitations of the third-dimensional world. Simple reminders, like pausing to silently acknowledge and repeat the words "I am," can be powerful. At a certain point in every person's spiritual journey, a choice must be made between embracing and living in the higher light, or clinging to illusions. You are not merely a physical being subject to the hardships of disease, lack, violence, pain, and suffering. You are a being of light, only bound by the illusions of the material reality. As humans awaken, they must confront long-held outdated beliefs that are deeply ingrained in every aspect of life on Earth. For those truly committed to their spiritual evolution, you must leave behind all that does not serve you in the higher light. Stagnation occurs when one continues to straddle the line between reality and the illusions of the third-dimensional world, even though they know the truth. Every individual yearns for happiness and wholeness, which is essentially the soul's desire to reunite with Source Light and to be one within itself. This inner longing is misunderstood in the third-dimensional mindset as a relentless pursuit of external sources and material wealth for fulfillment. Each person carries their level of consciousness from one lifetime to the next, which explains why some find it easier to grasp deeper truths than others. Most of you reading and hearing these messages were already highly evolved when you incarnated, allowing you to participate in the ascension process as enlightened beings. Have patience and compassion for your fellow humans, as they have not yet discovered their divine light. It is important in these times of your ascension to refrain from becoming entangled in third-dimensional issues, and instead focus on radiating light wherever you go. Light work involves embodying the essence of light in your everyday activities, and sharing it with others. In these moments of upheaval, your fellow humans need your love, support, and healing. Having the understanding of unity can elevate this awareness in others, especially when they are receptive to these vibrations. Also, remember that a light-filled consciousness may trigger negative reactions from some who feel threatened by change. However, those ready for spiritual growth will be drawn to this higher energy you emit, and may even experience healing in your presence. Your power in the light is beyond your imagination. Simply live in the truth of divine oneness, and you will be fulfilling your purpose. I love you, and I am always with you. I am Archangel Michael. This is the moment of intense purification. This is the moment of intense purification. What is coming up is Atlantis, after the fall of the Golden Age, when the rulers started to manipulate weather, which ultimately led to great floods as well as atomic lasers. It was then that the high priesthood, and those who stayed true to the law of one, and then started to create communities of light, in places where they often went underground, knowing what would happen, or on high mountain ranges, or where they knew they would be safe. The east coast of America holds currently so many Atlantean souls who incarnated mainly to finally lay the ghosts of Atlantis to rest and heal the collective trauma to transcend it as the new earth has risen and thus the new age. The only way is now the open heart and the bringing of communities of light together who will work together as one to create with love, unity the new golden age as the old collapses and disintegrates more and more. Although this has ripple effect on all of us, and this is worldwide, these specific souls all agree to heal and transcend whatever has been before, with love and unity. And the more we add our love and light, with pure intent, the more the new is created not through the old structures which exists, but new communities of like-minded souls. The 90 Pleiadian Collective, your spirit. We are here to remind you of who you truly are. For so long, you have forgotten and identified more with the roles you play on earth than with your true nature. Beloved one, you are spirit, unlimited and unbounded by any human perception. You are light. The mind projects the body, but the body is not truly physical, as nothing in your reality is, it only simulates physicality. You are where you are now because, consciously or unconsciously, you chose to be. Many of you have incarnated and continue to reincarnate due to desire and fear, which play out through you. However, an awakened one chooses their next life wisely, with full awareness. When you know what you are, there is no desire to have a physical body, as the body represents limitation. Yet, among the awakened ones, many have chosen to take a body and walk the earth once again for higher purposes. The numbers will rise again, and many masters will choose earth during this time. Beloved one, know this, you are not the body, nor the mind. You have identified with them and, in doing so, created limitations for yourself. But you are limitless in your power of creation, the same power that created everything. You can only tap into this power when you release the identification with mind and body. Observe your thoughts, but do not believe they are you or even yours, for thoughts are simply electrical impulses formed by vibrations. Often, they are shaped by the vibrations you encounter. Your body is a temporary, generated vehicle for you to experience life on Earth, but it is not what you are. How much fear has been generated and spread on Earth due to the illusion of bodily death. This so-called end is nothing more than an illusion. Rise above the illusion and return home to your true self. Take the path of the witness, observe instead of reacting. Watch everything as if watching a movie on a screen, for that is all you are seeing the earth show. When you rise and choose to participate in this beautiful play, do so as a creator one who never forgets who they truly are. And bless the earth from wherever you are, bless it not as a stranger passing through, but as a master who knows they are one with it. We love you. Archangel Michael's increased assistance. I am presence, and I am one with the I am presence of every man, woman, and child on earth. What I invoke for myself this sacred and holy day, I invoke on behalf of every person on this planet, in perfect alignment with each one's divine plan, and the highest good, for all concerned. I am aware of my physical presence on earth, and I know I am one with all life. I gently remove my attention from the outer world, and I reverently enter the divinity of my heart flame. Within this sacred space my Father, Mother, God envelop me in the most intensified yellow gold flame of enlightenment that I am capable of receiving. As this sacred flame blazes in through and around me with every holy breath, I feel myself ascending in consciousness into the very heart of my Father, Mother, God. Instantly, I am embraced in my God-parents' unfathomable power and comprehensive divine love. I hear the melodious tones, and I absorb the celestial fragrance of their exquisite essence. I breathe my holy breath in deeply again, and I experience myself being lifted higher and higher. In this dimension of the pure land of boundless splendor and infinite light, I observe brand new patterns of divine love, oneness, reverence for life, eternal peace, and God's infinite abundance. I pierce into the core of purity within each and every one of these celestial patterns, and the splendor of these glorious expressions of the new earth permeate my being. I now experience an awakening beyond anything I have ever known. A new level of divine enlightenment is surfacing within my heart and mind. With each in-breath, I ascend into higher and higher frequencies of the golden flame of enlightenment. With every out-breath, I breathe the sacred fire forth to enlighten every facet of life evolving on Earth. As each human being evolving on Earth is consecrated with the full potential of this golden flame, our I Am presence activates specific genetic codings within our RNA and DNA structures. These codes contain the immaculate concept of each person's divine plan. This activity of light empowers every beloved son and daughter of God to fulfill our divine purpose and reason for being. Through this activation, the mind and emotions of each of us are being purified and realigned with our highest comprehensive divine love and divine potential. Now, all is in readiness for a gift of divine intervention from beloved Archangel Michael. The company of heaven has assured us that our conscious breathing and our focus this month on assimilating the gifts of light we have received so far this year have accelerated Mother Earth's ascension process in powerful ways. They want us to know this is true even if outer appearances don't seem to reflect that truth. The beings of light have explained the reason for the seeming paradox time and again in an effort to keep us from getting discouraged and giving up. Today, they want us to review what they have shared, because the intensity of the light that we have yet to assimilate may seem to be exacerbating the difficult things we are observing in the outer world. The light of God is increasing on Earth daily and hourly. As that light penetrates into the core of purity in every atomic and subatomic particle and wave of life, it pushes to the surface every frequency of vibration that conflicts with that light. This includes all of humanity's remaining human miscreations from all time frames and dimensions that are not based in love. It also includes the dark agendas and the painful things still being inflicted on humanity, the elemental kingdom and Mother Earth by the self-obsessed and fear-based egos of our recalcitrant sisters and brothers. Our ascension is a very complicated process. The only way we can complete our ascension in the light is for our human miscreations to surface, so that we can transmute them back into their original perfection with the violet flame. From our perspective in the physical plane, it is impossible to know at any given moment exactly how this surfacing negativity will affect each of us individually, or the masses of humanity collectively. Every person is unique, and we are dealing with all kinds of challenges depending on our various life paths. As the negativity surfaces, and we are bombarded with all kinds of discordant energy, people respond in a multitude of different ways depending on their frame of mind at the time as well as the level of fear or anxiety they may be experiencing. For decades the beings of light, in the realms of illumined truth, have been giving humanity powerful tools to protect us and our loved ones from the onslaught of surfacing negativity as the light of God increases on Earth. Archangel Michael and his legions of protection have been instrumental in keeping humanity from being overwhelmed by this surfacing negativity. Now, with the quantum shifts that have taken place throughout the whole of creation this year, the light of God is flowing into the core of purity in every particle and wave of life on Earth more powerfully than ever before. This means, of course, that the negativity is surfacing at an accelerated pace. The good news is that since the quantum shifts are being assimilated at a cellular level within the earthly bodies of humanity, the way has been cleared for beloved Archangel Michael to upgrade our force fields of protection to a higher level. To initiate this new level of protection for every person on Earth, beloved Archangel Michael, with the approval of every person's I Am presence, has empowered the fifth dimensional Archangel of power and protection that is stationed within every person's aura to greatly intensify our force field of protection. These selfless messengers of God have been trained to sustain and regulate an invincible force field of God's infinite protection to encapsulate our earthly bodies. This force field of protection is a circle of fifth-dimensional blue and white lightning. And it prevents anything that is not of the light from entering our space or interfering with our divine plan. This circle of protection allows light to easily pass back and forth through it, but it deflects away any of the surfacing negativity that is not part of our own learning experience. This gift from Archangel Michael and his fifth-dimensional archangels of power and protection is known as the ring pass knot of God's first cause of perfection. On this powerful day, beloved Archangel Michael and his fifth-dimensional archangels of power and protection are standing in readiness awaiting our invitation to establish a more powerful force field of God's infinite protection than we have ever been able to safely receive. This force field of light will assist you, and me, and every person on earth, through any challenging things that surface in the outer world, to be transmuted back into light. If you have the heart call to participate in this opportunity, please join with me now. And we begin. Invoking additional protection. Now, in the name of the Almighty Presence of God, I invoke beloved Archangel Michael and his mighty fifth-dimensional archangels of power and protection. Beloved ones, come forth now. Archangel Michael, in deep humility and infinite gratitude I ask that you empower your mighty fifth-dimensional archangels of power and protection which are stationed within every person's aura to greatly intensify our protection. On Archangel Michael's command, the fifth-dimensional archangels breathe through every person's ring pass knot of God's first cause of perfection the most intensified frequencies of God's power and protection that humanity can safely withstand at a cellular level. Archangel Michael now commands each archangel to regulate and sustain this blue and white circle of lightning, thus preventing anything that is not of the light from entering our personal space or interfering with our divine plan. Beloved 5D archangels of power and protection, I thank you on behalf of all humanity, and I gratefully acknowledge in my heart and mind the living reality of your ring pass knot of God's first cause of perfection. This force field of power and protection is now enfolding me and all of humanity in the ever-expanding embrace of our Father Mother God's invincible light. And so it is. Precious heart, please acknowledge the assistance you are receiving from your 5D Archangel of protection every day. And you will soon be very aware of the difference this gift from Archangel Michael is making in your life, and the peace you are feeling. You will then know what it means to be in the world, but not of it. Dear one, God bless you. I look forward to being with you next week. sorceryofflight.com. The other videos are in the English video playlist. Help me spread the light, click like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.